In survey after survey, year after year, employees express their dissatisfaction with how they're being supported in their careers. At the same time, managers across industries, regions, and levels uniformly report a moderate to severe lack of competence, comfort, and confidence in themselves with regard to this critical job expectation. In our best-selling book, Help Them Grow or Watch Them Go, Julie Winkle Giulioni and I explained why career development is so important. And it is even more so now in response to the new business landscape. Every day, employees who believe that their careers are not getting the attention they deserve make the decision to leave. Some resign to pursue employment in organizations that seem to offer greater opportunity. Others decide that the freelance life fits them better, and they cobble together a variety of projects that become a career. This is being termed as the Great Resignation. And what is equally dangerous is when employees stay. Maybe it's more dangerous, stay, but withdraw their engagement, their motivation, and their enthusiasm for work. So what can you do? I think you can do plenty. And it might be easier than you expect, because quality career development boils down to quality conversations. I want to challenge you to reframe career development in such a way that the responsibility for it rests squarely with the employee, and your role is really about prompting, guiding, reflecting, exploring, and activating enthusiasm. This role centers around talking about, rather than doing, the heavy lifting of development. So what do you say to them? Well, I'm going to give you a framework from our book for having conversations that help others grow. It involves 3 distinct types of exchanges: hindsight, foresight, and insight. And let me tell you about each of them. Hindsight is a look backward to develop a deep understanding of such things as where employees have been, what they love, what they're good at, etc. Self-perception is key, and it becomes even clearer when enhanced and sometimes moderated by feedback from others. This backward glance on the part of employees and those around them is essential for moving forward. So here are some ideas. You might want to start this conversation with questions like, what aspects of previous jobs have you loved the most? Or what are you passionate about that you're not pursuing? Now let's talk about foresight. Foresight involves a bigger picture look at the broader environment and the business in order to determine what's changing and precisely how those changes are going to affect your employee's future. So since nobody wants to pursue a career direction for which no need exists, having a dialogue about foresight is critical. So let me give you a few ideas. To start that conversation, here are a few questions that you could actually ask your employees. One could be, how are our customers changing? And what could that mean for the business and for your career? Or what roles might be required in the future that aren't on our radar screens today? That's an important conversation for you to have. with each and every one of your employees. And finally, let's tackle insight. Insight is the sweet spot where hindsight, where you've been, and what you want to be doing converges with foresight, the organization's needs and opportunities. It's where you jointly determine with your employee the full range of ways to move forward and the actions to take to achieve career objectives. So you can start the conversation by asking each of your employees questions like, what's one growth opportunity in your current job that you'd like to seize right now? Or what experiences might help you learn what you need for the future? Too frequently, we limit the scope of career conversations, and we think they're only about jobs, promotions, stretch assignments. The actions employees can take to move forward are very important, and there are a myriad of possibilities. But that's just a drop in the bucket of conversations you can have with employees about their career dreams and plans. Be sure to touch on each concept, hindsight, foresight, and insight, and weave them into your career conversations.